Well, if you saw the last video, you'd see towards the end of it, this thing was having a little bit of an issue. I thought I stripped the gear out of it, but when I looked inside of it, all the gears looked pretty good. The only other thing that really got messed up on this I saw was the pickup shoes. I cut one of them off in the last video, and the other one you see is pretty bent up. So you see there, the gear does look pretty good. There's no giant chunks out of it. You see there the other nylon gears spinning, that's all in good shape. So once I found out all the gears were okay, I went straight to the plastic case that holds everything together. And of course, the case itself was spreading apart on the right side there. You see there's no screws right on the right side of the drive axle, and there's 3 to the left of it, and 1 in the very middle of the case. So I would imagine the case spreading apart was due to pushing and pulling those heavy hopper cars loaded with dirt up and down the hill. So to pull the entire plastic case back together in that one spot, I take a little drill bit, drill it out, and add an extra screw to the cover that goes into the base where the motor's at to hold everything together. This is the second pickup shoe I bent pretty bad, so I'm just taking it out completely. I do have replacement ones, but I don't really see a point in putting new ones back in their spots because I'm probably just going to end up bending them again. There it is, tightening down the newly added screw to the case. Now I do want to watch here if you ever end up doing this yourself. If the screw's too long, if you drill it out in that spot, it'll go into another nylon gear that's directly off the motor, and it'll bind everything up inside of it. But as you can see there, it's all nice and snug now. Before it was wobbling side to side pretty good, so now everything's held together nice and tight. What you see me doing here is finding out where the motor's at and how to take that out if I ever need to replace it at some point. Now, a few years ago, I found a clearance sale online that was selling these new old stock LGB motors for this rack rail locomotive. And I bought a bunch of extra motors for like $20 a piece, brand new. And about a month ago, I got this rack rail locomotive, and now I have all the motors that fit it if I ever need to change them out. Now you might have saw in the last video the pantograph on top of this thing was flapping all around. I actually didn't break it. When I bought it, it was already broken, which is one of the reasons why this thing was sold for so cheap. And I take a paper clip there, take all the paint off it so it's nice and shiny, and put it through and bend it so it won't fall out, and cut the rest of it off. And for the most part, it's fixed. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, I'm not done with making videos on this thing just yet. I had to find a permanent spot on my outdoor layout to set this thing up on. If you have any other crazy ideas on what you think this thing can do, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to make it do it. But thank you for watching.